Hi. First, it's a great pleasure to be here. We are one of the new kids on the block. It's great to join PBio. And of course, today to introduce Cell4Food at BIOMEET. Great. So who are we? So we are a biotech company developing cell-based agriculture seafood products. So starting with octopus, but we also focus on molluscs, fish, and crustaceans. So you may have heard of Mike Post. Mark Post, around more than 10 years ago, he showed the first cellular agriculture cell-based burger. So this was done in his lab with cells that he has extracted in his team from bovine. So he introduced us the first burger and really was a turnover point on the technology because it showed how we could actually make food products. But way before him, more than 90 years ago, Winston Churchill has actually, one of his books, mentioned that why do we need to make all animal if we only eat the wings or the chicken breast? So this was super innovative and is really what we're trying to do today, is to make the animal muscle, to make the protein without making the animal. So why is this important? So we know that our population is growing. By 2050, we're expecting to be a lot of us. We won't have enough food to actually feed everyone as our current system. So we need to make alternatives. And that's what we're trying to do. Also, seafood is expected to rise by 7.5%. So this means we're actually eating more seafood, but the oceans are not giving us enough fish because we're actually already overfishing it too much. So having said this, we're focusing on octopus. Why? Octopus is not growing aquaculture. We can decouple it from the current systems. We can make and produce this anywhere. It's healthy, it's sustainable, and you don't have to make all the animal. You don't harm the animal. We just take biopsy and you grow the cells from it. We can talk about this later because it's in detail the advantages of cellular agriculture. We're talking about sustainability, environmental impact, food security, animal welfare, nutritional value, scalability, and innovation. So what we do, so imagine an octopus arm. So we take cells of the octopus arm, we grow it in our labs, and we expand these cells in culture. We feed them with the media, like glucose, amino acids, vitamins, and we grow these cells. And we have a biomass base that with this, we add our components, including plant-based or others, and give you the texture and the flavor and nutritional that you used to see. So our technology is called Blue Cell and starts with making the cells, then adding the media and expanding these cells into the bioreactor process, which will then give the ingredient for these cell-based products. We started in Azores. We have access to the fish, and we have focused on the octopus to start with. We also see many other species in the Azores that we can also make with this technology, which we have. We are based and dotted around the country. So we have an office in Matosinhos, another one in Braga, and another one in Azores, and here in Tagus Park, when we also have our bioprocessing bioreactor lab. We are a team of 14 plus, divided in different skills, and it's great to be part of this team. We just wanted to show you a little bit of what we've been doing. So this is one of the prototypes that we've been working on. So we're trying to mimic octopus arm, the little slices that you would eat in rice, in salad. So this is an example of what we have been building on the left, and on the right, the traditional octopus that we're trying to mimic. And this is made with our cells. You wouldn't be talking about cell-based seafood if you wouldn't be talking about a novel food. So this is a novel food which requires a new regulation. And that's also one of the reasons that will take time to develop these products, is because these products have to go through a regulatory approval. So many countries and companies have already gone through this process, and we have approved products in US, we have in Singapore, we have in Australia, we have in Israel, and as one company in Europe that is a bit more ahead that we know of has already submitted the dossier for quail, and others are following them, and this will be great. And is already also a company that has been approved for fish, which in the US. So this is the beginning of something really cool. With this, wanted to also leave you with the presence of the other mixes that we have done with our octopus, to give you really an idea that we're trying to make something that is innovative, but also has the right nutritionals, is healthy, and has no risks for the human consumption. And we just would like to end up with thank you for attention, and also to introduce you to show you our team. So thank you so much.